make it rain, baby! Yeah, baby! Hit me with your best shot! Oh, yeah, baby! Hit me with your best shot! Yeah! Do it! Do it! I want it in my mouth now! Woo, woo, woo!
Buy this car to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work to work.
Welcome to YellBro Road. I am Jordan, and today we're going to react to some Timmy Pool, man. He's going to be talking about David Pakman is leaving the left. But first, I want to play this first. Here.
So I think I can guess. Bad form, Congresswoman. That's the second anti-Semitic trope you've tweeted. And Ilhan Omar quoted that tweet and said, AIPAC. The problem here for people who don't get it, AIPAC, from AIPAC, AIPAC, support AIPAC.
A few moments later.
Some creators in the first 48 hours took the Wired story and expanded it with even more outrageous claims, suggesting that it's AIPAC or IPAC. I don't even know how it's pronounced. IPAC, that is funding this show or other creators. Of course, not true. That the DNC is involved, not true. So I think I can.
Oh, fuck. Doesn't even know how to pronounce AIPAC. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything. It's just funny to me. I played it. Before I get started, don't forget to share support. Hopefully donate to all the links in the description box, including a Discord link if you want to join up. Please check out all the links. Charity donations, Discord, please join up. All right, so Timmy did a video on this story earlier, the Wired story that we just heard David talking about. And Timmy basically defended the quote-unquote Democrats that are taking dark money, as it's called. And Timmy was defending it, maybe because he got caught in his own little scandal of money he took, or secret meetings with Netanyahu, or random White House appearances and shit like that. It's like Timmy is so blatantly like a part of. Well, I'll say this: Timmy definitely gets one of the phone calls. 100% he does. Like, for sure he does. And for the other team, I think David gets the phone calls. Yo, man, listen, we need you to sell this today. He'll do it, because he's a fucking whore. Timmy's a little whore, too. This is what these guys do. But either way, this follow-up video from Timmy is to tell us that David Pakman has been red-pilled on some issues. And you know what? Let's hear Timmy out. Let's hear full of shit, scam artist, grifting, fuckface, devil-worshipping Tim Pool. Here we go.
David Pakman has left the left. It was only a matter of time. Everyone's breaking down. People are quitting the Democratic Party. It is not surprising to see that someone like David would finally recognize what all of us honest actors recognized a long time ago.
Now, you said honest actor. Also, in regards to David Pakman, he has been working in lockstep with the Democratic Party for a long time now. Like, basically in lockstep. Sells certain narratives, policies, has secret meetings with Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party. And Timmy thinks he's the guy who's like, yeah, look, he finally awoken. He's a smart guy. He awoke. He sees what's happening here. Like,
He represents some of the most vile sections of the Democratic Party.
yes. And people that put effort forward to try to steer the ship a different direction, David will actively work against them and pull them back towards, normalized Democratic Party politics. So that's why David's in the club in the first place, and that's why he gets the phone call, and that's why he takes secret money from random organizations. And, yeah, everything he's doing here, it's all bullshit marketing. The guy's clearly full of shit. Now, when it comes to Timmy, who's also full of shit, he recognizes that, and he might prop David Pakman up as a hero in regards to all this. Finally, he's woken up from the left, from the Democrats. It's like, huh. But he'll shit on someone like Kyle Kalinske, probably, if I had to guess. Like, very interesting, right, guys? It's not even a prop up Kyle, it's just, I think him and David are two different things. So, like a devil worshiper would, like Timmy Pool is, he will nudge you towards making the worst decisions or worst reads of people and towards the worst policies and the worst politicians because he's a devil worshiper. Like, I'm just being honest with you, bro. This guy, I think, is absent of a conscience. Well, not fully absent. It's just, no one's too far away, but I think he lives life daily without a conscience running around inside his fucking heart. But anyway, sorry. Maybe over-analyzing, guys. Sorry. I talk too much, I know. But I think I think there's merit for what I'm saying. That's all. All right, here we go. Here's more of Tim Pool.
Now, I say he left the left, but he's basically calling out the left, saying, we are not the same movement. And it's like, he's not really leaving the left or whatever that is in his own terminology. Like, he's not publicly stating he's leaving the left. But you can take a look at, like, Anna Kasparian. You can take a look at the critiques from Cenk Uygur. There are a lot of people who claim to be left who just refuse to accept it. Recently,
Accept what?
there was this list put out. Milo made a chart. Everyone James Lindsay has called woke right. And it's hilarious because it's just like a random spattering of various right-wing ideologies. And then someone was like, how come Tim Pool's not on the list? And it's like, well, he's not called me woke right. Milo says Tim Pool defies conventional political sorting. Or I can't remember exactly what he said. But I consider myself to be, like a moderate liberal type. And
Devil worshiper.
I think, like Gavin McInnes on the show the other day, and he was saying, bench spray might be a gateway drug, but we make it okay, like you and me. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Look, I'm not for drug legalization or anything like that. I'm,
what?
Fairly moderate, somewhat milquetoast, perhaps. But I'm.
See, here's the thing. I don't think you're milquetoast. I don't think you're moderate left. I think you're whatever you need to be to scam your fucking audience. And whoever pays the highest price, if I had to guess, whether it's access, direct money, whatever it is, whoever pays the highest price, that's the narrative Timmy Pool will spin because he's a fucking devil worshiper. I'm just saying. Here we go.
I'm a liberal. I'm a classical, a traditional lib.
You're
right?
none of those
liberal
things.
In the 90s,
Let's just be
2000s.
honest.
Still maintain a lot of these social positions, but the left has gone absolutely insane. And so I take a logical approach and was just like, yeah, these people don't represent me. There is no movement for which I'm a part of the left. They chose. David Pakman is now stating just as much. I no longer believe we are all part of the same movement. There's the governance-focused big tent win elections and pass laws left, where I am, and then there's the purity test left. David Pakman has left the left.
Have not changed.
Before you play on that, yeah, a lot of people want to separate from you, David Pakman, because you're blatantly full of shit, and you tricked people for years and years and years that you were some sort of progressive left, progressive policy person. Like, I don't think you ever were, man. I think you were here for the fucking money, to be pretty honest. And if I watch more David Pakman, I'd probably honestly be like, yeah, this guy's a devil worshiper too. Just a person that's dishonest to his own audience, tries to trick them and move them in directions, begs for money, just like Timmy does. But yeah, you little scamming little weirdos. You guys should be holding hands. You guys belong together. You're actually on the same team. Two little weirdos. But yeah, people have been separating from you, David Pakman, because more and more people realize you're full of shit. You don't hold the same values as a quote unquote progressive left. You don't, unless it's in favor of Israel. You don't really talk about Gaza, do you? Huh. One of the biggest issues for them right now. What do? You do the old-style CNN, MSNBC tactics of just talk about Trump, talk about Trump some more, whether it's a stupid story or whatever. Maybe there's some legitimacy to critiquing Trump on it. Whatever it is, you're just going that direction which is basically the modus operandi of the fucking Democratic Party, of the establishment Democratic Party, right? They think the way to win is to just go after Trump over and over and over again, except on important issues. Just keep it strictly about, oh, he has, a hand scar. Oh, his feet are swelling. Oh, Trump said fuck on camera. Oh, Trump stumbled his words. Let's do a 20-minute video on it. Meanwhile, the guy's committing one of the most egregious crimes that we've ever seen, like, on camera, ever. And David has nothing to really say about that, does he? Very little. And apparently can't pronounce AIPAC, which was a lie, too. So, like, it is what it is, man. He is more so the Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton wing of the Democratic Party. And he's wondering why these internet kids don't like him anymore. Especially when he gets caught taking fucking money secretly. Like, wake up, folks. He's not actually like, man, why are people leaving it? I can't believe what's going on here. It's become a purity test. Is that a purity test thing when you don't talk about a genocide happening? Is it a purity test thing when they're talking about you taking secret fucking money? Is that really a purity test, or is that just common sense of like, hey, I don't want people around me to act like that? Pretty simple. Hey, and if there's any Tim Pool fans watching this video, don't worry, he'll have his day too. He already had a bunch of them, but I'm sure a lot of his dumb fans didn't realize that. But someday you're going to have that day that happens, and boom, he's going to be caught. And you're going to be like, oh, man, what the hell happened? I can't believe it. Meanwhile, it's been right in front of your face, obvious the entire time. The guy who claims that the left has gone insane. Then he finds a story where there's these quote-unquote Democratic-affiliated people taking secret money, and what does he do? He defends them taking secret money. It's right in front. It's obvious what these guys are up to. I don't know how you fall for this shit. Like, fuck. I don't know if you have to do like an IQ test or a fucking pulse check. Like, are you even alive right now? Are you a real fucking person? Did you murder your ambitions and your fucking zest for life a long time ago? Is that what happened? Or are you just this stupid? Sorry to lecture, but it has to. I'm sorry. No one's fucking saying this. Jimmy Dore, let's say Jimmy covered this topic, right? Let's say he covered it through Tim Pool. He's going to protect relationships to make money. You dummies. Why does Jordan ramble and rant so much? Well, fuck. No one's fucking saying it. Nobody. Where are they? If you hear people criticizing these guys, like the bigger profile people, it's usually on some fucking third-party app, bro. It's on fucking, LastAmericanVagabond.com or some bullshit like that. Anyways, let's continue. I guess we're going to hear David's bullshit spiel about how he's a victim in regards to all this, even though he got caught taking secret money. Here we go.
And then there's the purity test left. David Pakman has left the left.
Have not changed in terms of my views. What
Me neither, David.
has changed, as I pointed out yesterday,
You're a liar.
is I
Liar.
no longer believe we are all part of the same movement.
Uh-huh.
There's the governance-focused, big tent, win elections and pass laws left. That's where I am.
Sure.
And then there's this purity test left. The ones who don't really care if we lose and sometimes seem to like it so they can say, I told you so.
Yep.
As long as they feel morally untainted.
Yep.
They treat compromise as corruption.
Mm-hmm.
They think we need a better media ecosystem must mean install CIA-approved thought leaders or something like that. So maybe...
What? David, you took secret money and didn't tell anyone about it until you got caught. How the fuck is that some sort of super duper purity test? It's common sense, you fucking idiot. And once again, Timmy's pretending like that's not the main story here. Timmy says the Democrats have gone insane, right? David Pakman works with the Democratic Party. Let's just be honest. Whether it's like directly or through proxy. Right? Maybe they believe the same things. AKA, these are the guys Timmy complains about, but now he's protecting them when he gets caught taking dirty money. That's weird, is it not? Shouldn't that be like mind-blowing? Like, why is Timmy defending fucking David Pakman? Like, Timmy has spent years, by the way, trying to brainwash his audience into thinking when you hear the word left, you think negative. So when you say David Pakman has left the left, he means David Pakman is getting better. That's what he's saying. Here we go. I'm sure he'll take it back anyways in the next couple minutes, but if you watch enough Timmy Pool, he might say one thing and then take it back the next. Let's just be honest. But here we go.
Maybe we were never really part of the same movement. If I've been red-pilled about anything, maybe it's that. We overlapped when convenient.
Red-pilled.
And that was it. But I'm not getting red-pilled. I'm done pretending that everyone with a left-wing label is on the same page.
He's using shit against
progress in a lot of different ways. You can want change without torching everyone who's only 98% on your side.
He's purposely fucking the scenario up. He's doing that on purpose. And it's not just the money thing. It's other topics where it's like, yo, you might as well just be Kamala Harris. When other people say, hey, let's unite the left, it's not some exaggerated version of, hey, the other guys are just a bunch of CIA agents doing this shit, right? No. The other side, like, they want to build around not just policy, but they want there to be, like, I don't know, morally righteous people around. I would hope. At least by their own words. Maybe less of their words, more so their actions, right? When they see a story like this, David, that you're involved in, they call it out. That maybe gives the, idea that you're not one of them. It's like, and most likely this guy's like, you were never part of us. Let's be honest. That's your dumb fuck Kyle, right? I'm sure Kyle abused David's platform to try to help get Bernie Sanders elected. Meanwhile, David had atrocious policy himself. Yeah, let's unite with a guy who denies baby killing. It's the way to go. All right, here we go.
But no, I am not having a political awakening. I am not the next Dave Rubin.
Yeah,
None of that is happening.
See, this is the game of wokeness. David Pakman outright calls out the left for much of the same reason many of us have. They weren't actually trying to win on liberal values. It was purity testing woke psychotic garbage. And David, you were a part of that all the
time. He's just lying again. I think he's just lying. Here's the thing. I'm not even like a left. I don't vote for the left. I don't vote for anyone, honestly, because I don't know. I have a brain and ears and ears and eyes. But he's doing this thing where he's almost doing what Israel does with Gaza, with Palestinians and Hamas, where they just conflate them back and forth so that no matter who they kill, it's okay to kill. Timmy does that with the quote-unquote left. Oh, all these guys are like this, and the woke left, and yada, yada, yada. And then the things that his fans would actually call the woke left, he pals around with, like a Jimmy Dore. Look at Jimmy's fucking actual policies of universal health care and fuck the cops and all that shit. And the actual establishment Democratic Party actually leans quite a bit in favor of Timmy Pool and David Pakman and the Republicans in general on some major fucking topics. Now, do they put on different facades to make them each other look different? Sure. But when they get into office, their policies look so fucking similar to each other. Timmy doesn't report on that. What he does is he makes it seem like the right is doing better, aka the Donald Trump administration. Like, oh, they're doing better than these other guys, than Obama or something like that. It makes it seem like the Democratic Party is doing worse on policies. Meanwhile, they do similar fucking shit, like on a lot. Like, David should actually think about just joining the Republican Party. you're going to say fuck Gaza, Republican Party's with you. They are. Maybe even like the Epstein stuff. Republican Party's right there in line with you, David. They're right there with you. Fuck. I mean, I don't know how people don't see through these guys like Timmy or David or Alex Jones, where they just like, it's so blatantly obvious what they're doing. They're like quietly spinning things to make it feel like something positive is happening when something really, really bad is happening. Yeah, Trump's taking down the cartels. He's blew up a boat full of Grande Anagagawa. And it's like, well, Alex, who were they? Who were the guys on the boat? Can you name them? I don't know. What'd they have on their boat? I don't know. Oh, so just trust the plan. Got it. Just take their word for it. No evidence, no jury, no prosecution, no defense, no nothing. Just blow up the fucking boat, right? That's a good way to do policy. But don't worry, these guys will come in and spin it in a direction to make it look good. Who else? The Nick Sorter guy? Even when it looks like they're critiquing someone, they're actually twisting it to make it look positive. Until the fans have enough, then they have to actually change their fucking tune. Anyways, sorry for the rambling again. I'm telling a bigger story than just this video. Forgive me. But here we go.
Same. Now all of a sudden you're like, if I've been red pilled, it's on that. But not like Dave Rubin. Sure. Dave Rubin now says he's conservative. I think so. And
that dude's a fucking
he's
devil
taken
worshiper,
stronger stances, closer. But let me tell you this. We're not going to talk about Dave Rubin. How about me? You're going to call me right wing, even though I'm probably to the left of David Pakman on a bunch of issues. No joke. I say this all the time. Like even Steve Bannon is to the left of him on some issues. On some. The point is,
I don't think you're on the left. I think you're corrupt and full of shit, which means you don't have a political affiliation. You just say words to garner an audience and make money off of them, which means like truly and honestly, you don't have a political party. Like, your party is not on the political spectrum. It's on the corruption spectrum. Like, oh, is it, over here, is it take money? Is it blackmail? Is it, death threats? Is it your intelligence? Is it, like, are you just a greedy fuck that just wants money, right? You're on that spectrum, Timmy. We're trying to, for me at least, I'm trying to diagnose you on that scale, not on left and right. Same with David Pakman. You're not on the political fucking spectrum to me. Here we go.
David, like many of these other liberals, played the maintain the line game, even when they were losing, and they still are. Did Biden actually get you any victories? No. It was ridiculous. Trump is getting me
Don't tell David
some of the
that.
best liberal victories I've ever seen.
Like
How
what?
about Bill Clinton, Barack Obama?
Wait. I want to hear that again. Let's hear it.
It was ridiculous. Trump is getting me some of the best liberal victories I've ever seen.
Like what?
How about Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, who were all critical of mass migration? Donald Trump's delivering. Donald Trump.
Timmy. All right, okay. I'll go. This is for, once again, the simpletons. I'll go to the extreme first. Okay, to deal with illegal immigrants, you can't line them up and just firing squad them, right? You can't just shoot them all in the face and kill them, right? That'd be extreme, right? You can't do that. Even though, by the numbers, it would eliminate illegal immigration, right? But you can't do that, right? That's a no-no. How about putting military and giving a faceless, lawless, quote-unquote agency the ability to just run amok and just round people up with no context to it? They could be a fucking 15-year veteran, lived in this country for dumb long. It could be someone who was like crossed as they were fucking 1 year old and have been in the country for fucking 30 years of their life. Everyone in the neighborhood knows them. Everyone at the job knows them. Contextual. Versus the initial painted picture of the campaign, right? when Trump's when he's campaigning, and he tried to trick other Latinos into voting for him. He made it about gang violence. And what's he doing? He's rounding up construction workers and hotel workers and people like that, firemen. Like veteran firemen. He's rounding them up too. He's getting people out of there right when they're in their immigration meetings. As soon as they walk out, they're grabbing them up. People that are directly on pace for citizenship, rounding those guys up too. And what's he doing with gangs? He's bombing them outside of the United States. If that even was part of that gang. So once again, maybe it's not a firing squad as far as, an extreme measure. Maybe it's not that, but this is still fucking bad, isn't it? If you have a heart, you have empathy, and you care about nuance and context and shit like that. It's important. Yeah, for you, I would assume it's a bit of an extreme. But if you're a message seller who doesn't give a fuck because it's not gonna happen, he's like, it's not gonna happen to me, so who cares? If you're one of those guys, like, you might want to look in the mirror and make sure there's no guy with fucking horns and a tail standing behind you. But yeah, I got what I want. Deportation. See, look. Obama, Bill Clinton. Oh fuck. Here we go.
Is delivering on a promise that Hillary Clinton had made back in the 2000s. She wanted to build a border barrier. Was that liberal? So now you say that's right wing now. Yes, because the left has gone so far off the deep end, they don't even advocate for the working class anymore. And the Republican Party has become the party of the working class. So you want to talk about what left means?
What?
Fighting for the working class, lifting them up? That's not the Democratic Party or the left anymore. David Pakman now
yeah, that's a lot of Democratic, not a lot. A few Democrats, that's their platform, actually. You named one of them. His name's Bernie Sanders. Like, literally every policy. Once again, in words, not saying I believe him, but in words, it's to help the quote-unquote working class families. Like, straight up. That's what the policies look like on paper.
No policies, right? There's no policies that in words, can they give you a detailed description of how they're going to help your life get better?
Exactly. Other than trickle down, which will take a while. Don't worry, Trump and his friends will get contracts and they'll be rich and from now and years into the future. But for you guys got to wait till that factory gets built. And then once the factory is built, the business has to go up. Once the business goes up, then they can make some money. Once they make some money, it'll find its way down to you somehow.
If you're alive still.
Yeah. If you're not homeless yet. Yeah, it'll find
if you have a home, I was about to say, if you have a home, you have a car still.
I mean, I can't believe people got tricked this far.
With no details. That's the crazy part about it. No, not even fealties. Nothing.
Absolutely
Just
nothing.
Feels. That's all you got. Vibes and feels.
Holy shit, these fools fucking announce is shit they're taking away, not giving to you. Shit they're taking back from you. Like, nah, you're not getting this.
Yeah, Daddy, yeah, get him. Wait, Daddy, why are you doing that to us now? Fucking idiots, dude.
Unnamed, unknown people that are being taken advantage of, and they watch dumb fuck millionaires like these two sell them out for billionaires. Kid you not. These guys are multi-millionaires that spread the message to help out billionaires. And you're the victim as you cheer them on. You cheer them on while they're doing it. I mean, I'm not kidding. This guy's a fucking devil worshiper, bro. I kid you not. Like, in my definition of devil worshiper. Yeah.
Like, I wanted you to watch that Emma Vigeland video because they're like, yo, you're paying me $8K to make what's that shit called? What are the like those images you put in the video or whatever?
What?
Cover arts. You paying
Oh,
me 8K to
thumbnails.
make cover arts, thumbnails, and use hashtags like that? Come on, bro. Like you're paying me 8K for that a month?
Hey, listen. I know I may be brash the way I say these things, but like it has to be said because no one's gonna tell you. These guys aren't gonna call you dumb. They're gonna take advantage of you. That's why when I say like, hey, if you guys listen to these dudes for like, I don't know, life advice or you bleed them in regards to their politics or whatever the fuck, like you're kind of a dummy. And I'm sorry to be brash about that, but no one, like, who else is gonna fucking tell you? You're obviously not telling yourself that. And you know what? I'd be like, yeah, prove me wrong that these guys aren't fucking liars and try to take advantage of their audience. You get special favors from people you'll never meet. Right? They get access to your fucking politicians and they don't represent you while they're there. Almost like what? A politician. They abuse you. They use campaign rhetoric to get you to vote for them. They make whatever memes, coins, commercials, whatever to get you to support them. They get into office, then they don't represent you. And the people you voted for with your dollars, right? With your views and attention and all that shit. These guys get to talk with those people. And they don't represent you. Wake the fuck up, please. Here we go.
Realizing this, but I'll say this, probably something else to Pakman's motivation. David Pakman says Democrats face existential threat by ignoring new media like podcasts. So, okay, let's roll tape.
That we learned during the 2024 election was that the Democratic Party doesn't really seem to get new media and independent media. And they continue to do the kind of stale thing of the Sunday shows that very few people watch and buttoned up interviews trying to be as least controversial as possible.
I think I reacted to this
occasionally
already.
dropping in a swear word or whatever to try to be a little more provocative and relatable. And it's
You
all
ain't wrong
pretty
about that.
disingenuous.
Yep.
Also, what's this weird thing? Like him and Destiny, like he got the slack lip. Destiny got the slack jaw. What's with these fools, bro? Who are these people? All right, here we go.
Progressive podcaster David Pakman claimed, are you seriously going to pull that? Democratic Party is facing an existential crisis by ignoring new media on his podcast on Saturday. Well, the first thing I'll say is that what David Pakman's actually saying is, please notice me. I've got a big show. Why won't you give me money? Why won't you notice me? Yeah, it's cringe. And
Who give him money? Is he saying the Democratic Party? Timmy, you just did a video where he got Democratic money. Is he fucking
Maybe
is he
Tenet could give him
trolling?
some money. Maybe Tenet could give him some money, you know?
Is Timmy trolling? He's begging for money. Like, well, you just went over a story where he was getting money, Timmy. What the fuck?
He's getting $100 to do this shit.
What was that? Your audio was muffled.
I said he's getting like $100,000 a year to do this shit.
Timmy gets a lot more than that. Working for a whole lot of people.
Saying Dave Pakman, that 8K a month.
Oh, yeah. Well, he already makes a shit ton of money, too. On top of that, he has like all these favorable.
It's like you said,
Democratic
it's like,
Party
yeah.
sponsors. Yeah.
You're in a mentorship. Yo, don't give David Pakman a fucking cent unless he's there to disseminate narratives. Then, yeah, I see why he got paid.
Yeah.
He's there to tutor other young streamers on how to be a piece of shit Zionist.
He,
Piece of shit Zionists that like New Deal policies.
he does a seminar. He's like, okay, guys, when you get caught taking secret money from shady organizations, do this. Now watch closely. And he goes on his whole spiel of just lying. Here's how you lie to your audience's face, okay? Here's how you do it. with his fucking slack lip ass, puss ass motherfucker, bro. These guys are weirdos. These are straight weirdos. I'm telling you right now, regular people out there, there's no. I'm telling you, if you hung out with them in person, it'd be something weird that'd be happening, bro. Like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? Yo, what's up with your man right here? What's going on? Who is this? I'm telling you, I only need $20 more. I promise I will pay you back double. Takes it and runs.
He's a homeless guy asking for money, and then when his shift's over, he gets in the Benz, just peels out.
Yeah.
He changes from drag. He opens the trunk. He takes his drags off. Puts a suit on.
Thank you for your Thank you for your contribution. And it just drives away in a Maybach. All right, here we go.
Now, we have this clip. I don't know if this one's older or whatever, where he's basically saying that, man, the left doesn't want to win. There's two things here. When he criticizes the Democratic Party, yeah, he's basically saying they don't want to win. They're ignoring people like him and the trend among the younger generation, so they're going to lose. Then there's the purity test left. Look at Mark Warner. This dude from Virginia says, I went and met with Kilmar Abrego Garcia, and he's going to keep fighting for justice. David may not admit this because I believe he's disingenuous. I've known the man for 15 years. Maybe like, actually.
So you are shitting on David Pakman.
But
you're defending him.
Not like we're good friends or anything like that. I should have known him for a long time. And I consider him to be disingenuous.
That should scare people.
I consider him to be a sophist. Mark Warner is supposed to be the moderate Democrat, and he goes and defends Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Sorry, I ain't playing those stupid games. If Democrats came out and said, we're not going to defend a guy who was adjudicated as an MS-13 gang member, they don't do it. Now, I don't know about David. I've not watched his show.
Well, Timmy, when they bring out photo, like a picture with Adobe Premiere font on it, and say, look, there's the numbers, there's the MS-13 right there. You understand why people are like, that's not good enough evidence. Right? But then again, Timmy doesn't care, guys. He'll be fine. Just like when he argues about healthcare, like, I don't need healthcare, see? Like, well, you're a multimillionaire that scam people for a living. Like, you scam people for a living and you take dirty money. Duh.
Oh, but I'm willing to bet a large sum of money he's defending Abrego Garcia, claiming he's a good Maryland man. Keep playing that game, dude. Because there's a regular working class American in Pennsylvania or in Maryland, and they're like, I don't understand why you're defending MS-13. Yeah, they don't either.
This is the topic.
It's just about marching in lockstep. If David turns around, let me tell you this, David, I hope you hear this.
These are David Pakman's corruptions, these things? Oh, my dear Lord. Like, he's not even going over why people don't like David Pakman. Especially now with the secret money he took. What the fuck, dude? He's not going over it. And he defended it in his other video. So it's like... I'll shut up now.
If you made a video and you said, I'm not going to defend a guy who's been adjudicated as MS-13 and who was deported and is not from here, but I will defend the working class, the unions that fight for working class, the rights of these individuals. I will defend universal health care or whatever. You might actually start winning elections again. So if the point you're making is that there is a left that doesn't want to win, okay, well, the moment you guys recognize that Americans don't like illegal immigration, maybe you'll start winning. The Democrats tried this. The Cracker Barrel thing happened, right?
The Cracker Barrel thing happened. Didn't he just say, he just rattled off names of Democratic people or Democratic Party people saying, like, yeah, they're in favor of deportations. Timmy's against universal health care. I think David is too. I could be wrong about that one, but I think he's actually against that as well. Like, what? He's not actually going over.
What does he mean by the Democrats did the Cracker Barrel thing?
He's about to.
Is there anything to that, or if he just?
No, it's culture war shit.
Right. So he just slipped that in, like, I don't see how they're related in any way, but yeah, just culture war. But that's ridiculous. They actually came out better when they made it, and then they reversed it back. So like people are saying now that they looks like they did it on purpose for attention because nobody knew who they were.
Ah, look at that.
It's just like a marketing strategy.
Simple psychology. Look at that.
Yeah, but like, look at how everybody jumps on it, and it's like, I mean, now you know about them.
Would it be crazy if they slipped some cash to content creators? Like, yo, cover the story. We took that. We took off. We took the person off our logo. Make a big deal about this. Please.
Yeah, because the reversal didn't even take like what was it, a few days. So they probably didn't even actually change the signs much. I would imagine. Like this our new logo.
Well,
Never mind.
I don't know if you were here when I was saying this, but this is another thing that I said it, and then the guy does it in his video. I talked about how David Pakman doesn't actually critique Trump in the way that would actually like wreck him. He talks about things about like Trump stumbling his words, or man, Trump looks extra red today. Maybe he's sick, right? He does bullshit like that. Not real. Not so much about policy, right? Even though Trump has fucking giant targets all over him of shit you can wreck him with, as a quote unquote person on the left, right? Or on just the idea of corruption. Now Timmy is now doing that to David. David has targets of corruption and bad policy all over him, from Gaza to taking secret money to lying about not knowing what AIPAC is. He has targets all over him. And what does Timmy go after? Abrigo Garcia. Cracker Barrel. Fuck. It's like, if Timmy really wanted to go after this guy, he could. Oh, I think this guy's full of shit. Show us. Instead, what's he? Cracker Barrel. Like, what? That's your thing? Cracker Barrel? The fuck?
So I guess he doesn't see anything really wrong with that for his perspective. He's like on board with it.
Oh, he did a video where he's saying he's okay with. He's not even really crying too much about the secret money shit, or even bringing it up really. But you know what? Let's hear the rest of this out. Let's see if Timmy drops an actual critique of the guy he calls dishonest. Here we go.
Okay, well, the moment you guys recognize that Americans don't like illegal immigration, maybe you'll start winning. The Democrats tried this.
He's conflating David Pakman with everyone else.
The Democrats posted,
quote, left.
We also think the rebrand is bad. The Democrats posted this with a meme. Finally realizing being anti-right is not a position. Unfortunately,
what?
Prominent liberal personalities then came out and started mocking the right for not liking the rebrand. It was a popular thing. That's why the right is populist. But
what? He's just this guy's a fucking idiot too. Like, on top of all the bad things you could say about Timmy, he's also a fucking idiot. Like, he's just transparently bad at what he does. It's quite interesting to watch. Like this guy's like a dumb fuck. What was the thing with the Cracker Barrel thing? Like, there was like a guy on the logo, right? And they got rid of the guy. And they're like, oh, see, look, they're changing our culture.
They got rid of the barrel. It's just the text and very plain. So they basically just made it a very bland thing. That's all. That's it.
You're the right. So it wasn't some giant issue, life-saving, world-changing thing. It was just a guy on a fucking logo. Got it. Brilliant. And you wonder why these guys fall asleep while fucking thousands of people are innocently being killed. No wonder they turn their fucking brains off, because this is what they're into. Entertainment about Cracker fucking Barrel? Holy fuck. Holy shit. Meanwhile, they leave it to the kids to try and figure it out. You fucking weirdos. You lazy, sloppy fucks. Yeah, don't worry, the next generation, they'll handle it. I'll fall asleep on the fucking lazy boy with the remote control in my hand. And oh yeah. Yeah, Timmy, tell me about Cracker Barrel. Hard-hitting issues. Dummies. Here we go.
Hello, my friends. Maybe David's finally starting to realize it. Is the money drying up? The view count going down, perhaps? Hey, I was sick for 3 weeks, and Sam Cedar's views dropped 20%. He didn't make a video about me for a month. And so while he did make videos about Theo Von and Matt Walsh, which did well, the videos he did about news didn't get any views. That's all he is. He's a shot.
So, Timmy, what do you think that means, Timmy? That when he does news stories about things that happen in the world and the views go down compared to, shitting on you, what do you think that means? Of course, Timmy has no bigger statement to say about that. About like, hey guys, why are we just consuming this shit like entertainment instead of, real news stories and shit like that? You realize 99% of Timmy's content is fucking slop. So what if he said, you know what, fuck Tim Pool, I'll talk about other slop. I think he'd maintain his views, his high view count. Hey Timmy, do an experiment. Like really go over news stories. Like really go over them. Don't just have these idiots on a panel telling me like, well, America, we're not even involved in Syria. They're all jihadis anyways. Meanwhile, their government funds, take sanctions away, boost up Al-Qaeda in Syria. And your audience walks away empty-handed with no fucking further, information for them to be armed with. It's funny. Like, I debated like a Crowder guy years ago. I debated a Steven Crowder guy, one of his fans. And this guy didn't know anything about anything. Like, I remember like jotting down some notes for myself and realized, like, I swear to God, like, just a couple notes here or there. And I realized I overprepared. There's no reason to do that. These guys don't know the basics of shit going on in the world. The bare minimum basics. They don't fucking know about it. And it's like, holy Christ, you guys watch the show all the time and you're getting nothing? Shows like this or whatever, Crowder or Pakman. Pakman, I'm sure, gives more information than fucking those two idiots do. It's like, holy shit, guys. It's like you get more from guests going on the show than you do from the people actually making the show. It's kind of crazy to me. But, all right, you know what? Whatever. Let's keep going. Here we go.
Jock rage drama guy. David, what about you? Spam blasting screen grabs of Trump and saying Trump bad is not working anymore? Brian Tyler Cohen's whole page, it's literally just screenshots of Trump. Great. Periodically, like one every 6 or 7 videos, he might talk about something else. But he puts a screenshot of Trump unhinged, and gets 500,000 views. And he's like,
Timmy, you did the same thing to how Timmy like got his views up and subscribers up in the first place. It was AOC or the left or something like that. Every fucking video. The left is, these kids are out there licking ice cream. Is that breaking news for you, Timmy? Is it? He did an entire video about a lady, which she, I guess, got stranded on vacation or something like that, or she was traveling. She got stranded in like a fucking jungle and she had to eat bugs and shit to live. He used that video and that lady's story to tell us nothing's a right. Healthcare is not a right. That's what he used that video for. And he's out here calling out other people's content as slop and gossip shit. Let me get crazier here. Timmy, when he was doing like an interview thing with, it was his show, but he was like interviewing 2 former like colleagues of his. I think it was, what's his name, Rocco, and I think the other girl's name is Molly or Melissa. I forgot their fucking names. Whatever, I can find the video for you. And in that interview, it gets revealed that Timmy knew about Julian Assange getting arrested before most people and did no reporting on it. So when you get real news stories, you ignore it. When you get slop, you make 20 fucking videos a day about it. The left has gone insane. AOC is straight crazy. And now he's sitting here pretending like he made it where he's at by being some sort of esteemed news journalist fucking guy, news reporter guy. Bullshit. Bullshit. Let's be honest, yeah, probably has like a lot of bot farming going on with him too. Some people feel as though that's confirmed. I'm not going to go there yet. I haven't directly looked at everything, but would it surprise me? Am I leaning towards he's probably view botting? Yeah, I am. I am. So, once again, another guy blatantly full of shit. People fall for it somehow. And once again, you should be able to tell by the fucking personality, by the way this fucking guy talks. You should be like, damn, this guy's not like a real dude at all. He's not like a real person. He's a weirdo, bro. Why is he acting so weird? Why is he like covering things up in a way when he talks? Why is he so dweeby looking? Like, what's going on here? Who's this guy? Not that you should be judging people's looks that harshly. But hey, some people got it. Some people got that intuition, like, oh, this guy looks like a straight mark, bro. These guys are marks. Look at them. Anyways, all right, here we go.
Proud of this. He bragged about it. He's like, look how many views I get. And I'm like, the same people spam watching everything. Like, this is what the Democrats and the left is.
Timmy, you're doing the same. I remember back in the day, he would do 5 videos a day. Just like that, like this style. Him in the corner and then a video or an article on the side. And each video would almost have the, like, right around the same range of viewership. Meaning the same people are most likely clicking from one video to the next. Like, straight up. I bet the same phenomenon's happening for this guy, too. I almost want to bet that. But anyway, he's doing his rapper diss track thing. That helps boost both of them up, honestly. But, all right, here we go.
So here we go. I say this to David. You've been somewhat red-pilled on some issues, so you say. Maybe on that. It's only a matter of time before he realizes the working class don't have his back because they disagree with him. And he's going to realize that this chase and the drag on the left isn't going to work. And that's what's happening. I don't find him to be genuine, but I predicted this, and I welcome these people. I do. I said everybody this. I said to everybody this last year. When these liberal personalities start realizing that they're on the wrong side of history, they are going to spin around and come to our side. And when they do, accept it. Trust but verify and keep them at arm's length. That means when David Pakman says, I'm now starting to realize, when Anna Kasparian does, when Cenk Uygur does, and they are, you say, okay, I'm watching you. If you're saying something that's good and your audience is learning and agreeing, we're in a good place and we're moving towards a better America. But I know these are fair weather friends. And David Pakman's opinions, they're worth whatever green dead president picture you can hand them. And that's what I think. He was accused of taking money from that scam, like that scandal. Sorry, not scam, scandal. It wasn't a scam. Where like Brian Tyler Cohen was paying people to come and do workshops to improve their content because they were trying to bolster liberal messaging. Well, the funny thing about it was they were like, instead of realizing we're unpopular, let's try and figure out how to game the algorithm and make content that will appeal to people better. It's like, maybe your ideas are bad and you're on the wrong side of history. So, when David...
I mean, all I have to do is say Trump. Like, you are right now blatantly on the wrong side of history. And he's been selling Trump for years. Throughout all the bad policy, he's been selling Trump the entire time. Just like Alex Jones. Alex may be a little bit more aggressive, but Timmy's been doing that. While also like hiding real news stories at the same time. And, taking secret meetings with Netanyahu. Getting the first question at the White House press conference. Right? Like, holy fuck. And it was a stupid question, too. Like, with all the Epstein stuff going on. He asked about, like, what do you think about these journalists that aren't so good and we're better over here? The independent new media is better. Meanwhile, he's not independent. He's not. Neither is David. Oh fuck, man! It's just hard when someone who just lies in every fucking sentence. It's hard for me not to pause the video and shit on them because it feels like people don't know, and I want to overemphasize that these guys are full of shit. Like overly emphasize it, like shake you the fuck up. Like, yo, you're being lied to. This guy would sell you down the fucking river for a couple of bucks. Here we go.
Pakman. He's halfway there. Tell us his anecdote.
By the way, I want to bring up, there was one video back in the past when he was reading a super chat, and someone like laid out every problem with Trump in his entire super chat that was going on at the time, right? From, Juan Guaido in Venezuela to Syria keeping troops and oil to all these different foreign policy things. And Timmy essentially answers with, well, so what? So what? Yeah. See, I have the memory of those moments, and a lot of people don't. So maybe one day I make a video, make a little mixtape of Timmy, and showcase all these little things I'm talking about where it's like, make that make sense. If your argument is that Timmy's a genuine person, make all these events that led to his rise, make them make sense. Good luck. Godspeed. Here we go.
Kasparian and Dave Rubin, which he will. I welcome him. I do. And I encourage all of you to praise David Pakman right now and say, thank you, David. Many of us went through the same journey, and we ended up here. And it's not that we support Republicans or like it, but we know the Democrats aren't even trying to win, and they're not going to win. And they're pushing ideas that are antithetical to American liberal values.
Does Timmy not support Republicans?
Then, maybe in 2028, we're going to have a major cultural victory. Maybe in 2026, the Democrats can't win the midterms. David's realizing he's on the losing team. That's really all he's saying. I don't want to be on the losing team anymore. Okay.
But Timmy, I thought it was about Trump is an anomaly outside of all politicians. And that's the guy you support. And the Republicans, they can be a bunch of bad guys. And the Democrats are obviously the bad guys. So now it's, did you quietly nudge your audience into thinking, yeah, vote right wing no matter what over Democrats because they're all crazy? Did you do that, Timmy? Did you foster a crowd by constantly covering, I guess, negative things that Democrats have done? Huh. Would anyone call that honest? I hope not. Then I'd be like, okay, where's your brain at? You're missing your brain. Bring that with you when you talk to me. Don't leave that at home. Bring your brain with you. Thank you, Tim. Like, it's fucking obvious what this guy does, and somehow he gets away with it. It's like it's the most infuriating thing watching little snakes and rats get away with shit. No offense to snakes and rats. There we go.
Come to the winning team, baby. With arms wide open.
The winning team, huh?
So I warn you this.
I'm a moderate centrist.
Anybody on the right?
Come to the right.
Who would insult David over this?
We're the
you're making
populace.
a huge mistake. Now's the time to say thank you for finally acknowledging
Now
this.
he's advising the right.
Many of us feel
but he's not on the right.
The door is always open. I'm not saying trust him in the long run, but we're better off if he's got a big channel and he's saying, you know what? I got problems with, I got issues with Trump, but he's certainly not as bad as Joe Biden. Maybe when he gets to that point, we can be like, okay, people will wake up and this country could heal. I'll leave it there.
Wow. This country can heal. Yeah, I'll leave it there too. This guy's a fucking little weirdo, bro. I'm center left. I'm center left. But come to our team, David, on the right. And the right means good. Left means bad. Like, come on. If you fall for these little manipulation tactics, please stop watching politics. Go watch like Teletubbies or something like that to like increase your, critical thinking skills, try to read the plot, try to understand what's happening in the story, then maybe you can come back to politics one day. If this shit works on you. But I will leave it there. I'm done shitting on Timmy for now. But there's your video. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment, agree, disagree. Tell me what you think. I'm sure if I get flooded with Timmy fans, I'm sure it'll be like, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're this, you're that. Not listening to a fucking word I say. If I ask them, well, can you make an argument for that? They're not going to have one. They're going to run away, go run back to Timmy's video telling him, like, leftists are now opening tubes of toothpaste and licking it. And they're going to call that the news. And they're going to be happy on their lazy boy eating Cracker Barrel. Dummies. Don't forget to share, support, and hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. They're charities. Check them out, read them, share them, then donate. All of it is very much appreciated. Also, check out the Discord if you want to show up. And if you're, once again, if you're a hardcore Timmy fan, if you want to show up and get your fucking brain split, please join that Discord. And with all that said, please give this video a thumbs down.